And this day I always knew was gonna come, you know? I always knew this wasn't gonna last.
When you hear the word Bane, you probably think of this guy. But when I hear the word Bane, I think of these guys. Bane was more than just a hardcore youth crew band. These guys were the epitome of hardcore youth crew bands. I mean, they were so close to being a parody of hardcore youth crew bands that if you just turned the dial one notch higher, you'd get good, clean fun. These guys put Worcester, Massachusetts on the map with their high energy shows playing to passionate fans, and they love nothing more than friendship, loyalty, unity, matching hoodies, Nikes. They loved that stuff so much that they only ever wrote a couple songs and just played those songs to death, and maybe people got a little sick of it back in the day, but you know what? I always loved it. I always loved Bane, even though I never had the chance to say that I saw Bane live. And everybody in the set that I'm going to be showing you tonight saw Bane's very last set ever. And it's the most emotional set that I'll ever cover on this show. I actually kind of did a little bit of crying, you know, and I was going to be all tough about it and be like, nah, I didn't cry. But in retrospect, this shit is even sadder because of Stu. And if you know the story of Stu, he was their bass player. And a couple years ago, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And then earlier this year, he didn't survive his battle with cancer. And watching this set through that lens was a very emotional time for me. And I was expecting it to be very emotional, but I wasn't expecting the amount of emotions that I was feeling watching this set. I was feeling so much of the emotion that I might not have captured all of the crucial stage dives that happened during it, but I did capture about 99 of them. And for a 2-hour set, I think that's pretty rad. Now let me tell you boys, these people are hyped. Then teen dad walks in and he sees his wife's new boyfriend, and that boyfriend gets scared, runs away, and then the teen dad chases after him. And then we see an athletic third row dive from some jobber. I'm about to show you the quickest way to the bathroom at a hardcore show. I call this girl Crafty Brewster because she looks like a punk girl who likes craft beer. Huge corkscrew, but amazing height and amazing elevation, huge impact, even though it was only 1 row deep. Now we gotta take a break for an emotional interlude. I'm telling you boys, it's a very emotional atmosphere. Then we see some cheeky guy come in with a headwalk switchblade combo. It's always that! And when you're going to this level of a hardcore show and you know that there's gonna be a ton of people there, you're gonna wanna get there early so you can get close up to the stage and get in your crucial dive moments. But this kid had different ideas. He showed up late and was just like, I'm gonna swim right in. I'm Michael Phelps. The victory! This is going to be the first of a couple times we see this kind of thing, where a slammer jumps into the crowd, but then the bouncer just pushes him into a different direction. I call that the ping pong soft launch. And here's that same guy. I think he must have lost a contact lens. When you're up there on the stage, you can't be up there for too long. That's sacred ground for the band, okay? You need to dive right off, but sometimes there's so much intensity that there's a cutoff. There's a malfunction at the luncheon. This is Pony Boy getting cut off by Jack Jimmy. Goodbye! If you've been watching these videos for a while, you might be familiar with Feelings Guy. Feelings Guy is a legend here on Pit Pros, and this must be his cousin. I'm calling this guy Emotional Larry. Then Jack Jimmy comes in with a huge corkscrew. Calling this one Purple Pony. And then this guy comes in. I think he must have been watching a lot of New Day matches, because he's doing Kofi Kingston's big trust fall. Time for emotional interlude number 2. And you know I love it when the bandmates slam along with the slammers. And here's Aaron Bedard, the singer, the vocalist, the frontman, who's amazing at all those things, by the way, joining in on some of the action. Huge front flip from a mosh pit ninja. I call this the push-push dive, because one guy pushes, another guy pushes, and they all die. This is the Nacho Man Pizza Man backflip. We get some guy doing a Triple H impression wearing a floaty. Now, trust me when I tell you, this is not slow motion. I'm calling this guy Mudslide. And here comes a 1-2 combo where one slammer jumps off and then another guy does a flying stink face right over top of him. Then we got a John Cena mark in the house, throwing out his patented top rope leg drop. Then we get a mosh pit ninja going 5 rows deep. 5 rows with a head walk. Insanity! And this is just great.
Are you okay?
You gotta check in with your audience.
You look like you're getting crushed.
If you ever wanted to see what Icarus flying too close to the sun looked like, here you go. Here comes a devastating tag team combination. Then we get a black floaty ninja teaming with generic sweaty man to do a tag team double maneuver that delivers high impact. These guys are athletes of the night almost. There's just so much emotion. It's so thick, you can swim through it. Look at these guys. Then a mosh pit ninja goes big air out of nowhere, huge trust fall. And here's another one of those ping pong soft launches I was talking about. Are you really playing the drums if you're not emotionally playing the drums? And a new faction enters the pit. These guys are out for heads. They call themselves Team Chaos. Pizza floaty guy is like, no, not on my watch. Ow. Huge elbow drop. Then we get a 3-shot. They're like the synchronized swimmers, or like maybe more like the Young Bucks. Now here's Pure Athlete, amazing jorts. Pure Athlete, amazing knee pads. This dude came for competition. Let's see one more glimpse of his brilliance. Another cutoff. Get it together, boys. Yeah! Uh-oh, Teen Dad is back. Still looking for his wife's boyfriend. Still no luck. He enlists the help of Grunge Daddy Nicholas. There's nothing I hate more than sweaty pizza. I thought I was lanky. Check out Lank Daddy over here. Oh, okay, this next clip is so sad to watch. Stu, you are amazing. Such a good bass player and even a better slammer. Watch as Stu takes his bass for a little stage dive. Follow it up by a gigantic swanton dive. Every set has a tie-dye guy, and they're always grateful something. This guy's Grateful Ned. Then we get a pitch-perfect backflip from Mosh Pit Jesus. This fucking kid.
Kylan Colley, everyone! That stage dive was better than 99% of the stage dives that happened tonight.
Now, Bane have a lot of iconic songs, a lot of sing-alongs, a lot of chant-alongs, and this is one of them. They started the second half of their 2-hour set with Can We Start Again, and this is how they did it. It's magical, it's beautiful, it made me well up.
Let's fucking do this. Can we? Everyone! Get up here!
This is how you use the monitor to great effect. This guy gets the longest dive of the evening, going 6 or maybe even 7 rows deep. He exits the frame. I don't know how far he goes. He could have went halfway around the world for all I fucking know. Now let me just show you this wild spin wheel over here. Okay, brace yourselves, folks. You're about to see the cutest thing that you ever done seen.
Wow, hold on, Screech!
And Kyle and Collie going big again. What a guy. This next clip I've entitled Uno, Dos. When you go to a hardcore show, you expect to see a few things. You expect to see some Nikes, you expect to see some camo, you know you're gonna get some khaki shorts.
Never seen nothing!
But what you don't get at every show is a quality front flip.
Jumping!
Then Aaron Bedard out there lost at sea yet again. He's not going out like that. He's got a mulligan. Okay, now talk about beautiful moments during this set. Now normally I just like to talk about the slammers and the mosh pit action, but this is everything combined. This is their give blood chant from this evening.
Get up here and sing with us! If you stand around for this, you will fucking regret it! Yeah! Give everything! Give love! Give love! Give everything! Give love! Yeah! Give love! Give everything! Give love! Give love! Give everything!
Absolutely chill worthy. Goosebumps. That thing is amazing. It goes so hard. It goes so nuts. There's nothing like it. I can't believe these guys existed. Now they don't exist. I was on the roller coaster ride with Bane, and Bane, like Aaron Bedard says in the set, they'll always be with us. Whenever we need Bane, they'll be there. I'll watch this set. I'll listen to their records. But I don't know, man. It's just such an emotional time. I need something for some levity. Show me a turtle pile. Another malfunction at the junction. I didn't think I'd ever say that I seen an emotional front flip in my life, but here it is. Here's an emotional front flip. Everything was emotional this night. Oh my god, CM Pop Punk doing a Twisted Bliss out of nowhere. And we get a very athletic 3-shot, all corkscrews, all wild, all manic. Here you go.
So much of what we do!
And then Bob from marketing. Stu! Now, on a night where it's so emotional, no one's really competing. They're all there just for a unified mosh pit glory, you know? But that's not stopping people from going out there and showing their athleticism.
With you.
This guy near broke his neck for it. But this is the best use of the monitor all night. Big old belly flop. Aaron Bedard getting in the mix again, is he? It's like getting near the end of the set, dude, and it's just emotional mayhem. They're moshing like their life depends on it. This dude has even given his body to the sky. And to end it off, what better way than with more emotional mayhem?
You'll never know how much this meant! Why?
And that's it. That was a 2-hour Bane set. I probably didn't catch every moment, but you really have to watch it to appreciate how great of a set it is.